Hey everybody, so I wanted to talk to you just really fast before I get ready for bed tonight. I have a long day tomorrow because I have been off last few days. I'm just putting some toner on my face. I made a aloe vera lemon turmeric toner, and it's really helping my chicken pox marks that I've had for about 55 years or so. But anywho, I wanted to talk to you guys about parasites. Now, a lot of people feel that if they are having a bowel movement every day, they are all cleaned out. You could be having 3 bowel movements a day, which you should have just as many bowel movements as just as many meals as you eat. So if you eat 3 meals a day, you should have 3 bowel movements. If you're eating all day long, you should have at least 3 bowel movements. If you're eating just once a day, you should have 1 to maybe 1 nice size bowel movement or 1.5, okay? But anyway, people really believe that just because they are pooping a lot, that they don't have parasites. Listen, if you are a sugar eater, a meat eater, a processed food eater, if you have pets, if you eat a lot of refined sugar, if you eat a lot of cookies and potato chips and you're a big snacker, or even if you're just having 1 snack a day, trust me when I tell you, you would never be able to SHIT all of those parasites out of your body. You must parasite cleanse on a daily basis, okay? So let me give you a little recipe for the daily, every night, like before you go to bed. You want to take a pinch of clove, the powdered cloves, and if you have the cloves, just put them in your blender and blend them up, okay? Make sure it's organic. So you want to do cloves, turmeric, and wormwood. Now, let me just tell you something. It's strong, okay? When I say pinches, I mean get a little bit in your fingers of the powder, of the turmeric, like that. You want to get a little bit of the wormwood, just a little bit of wormwood, a dash. So I gave you the wormwood and the clove, and the turmeric. So each one of those, just little, just get it with your finger and put it in there. The potency is going to come from the mixture and the combination of the wormwood and the turmeric, okay? The wormwood actually kills off the parasites. The turmeric kills the eggs, okay? And the mother of the eggs, if that makes any sense. The turmeric also helps with the inflammation, because if you have parasites, you definitely have inflammation in your gut and your colon. So when you put all of these together in some warm water, I would say about 8 ounces of warm water, a coffee mug, and you want to squeeze a whole lemon in there, and then you want to put some manuka honey in there, or either a little maple syrup. You got to sweeten it up a little bit, stir it up with your spoon, and you want to chug it all down and just go right to bed. Go right to bed, okay? Now, if you really want to know now that's for you. If you want to know if your children have parasites, let me tell you what you can do. You want to get some masking. You want to get some clear tape, just a clear tape. Nothing real heavy. I'm not talking about no box tape not no shipping tape. You want to get some clear tape, okay? About this so wide, and you want to put it on your child's anus. What's going to happen In the middle of the night, when the covers are over the children or the babies, what's going to happen, parasites come out at night in the warm, okay? When it gets warm under the covers and you're all snuggly and all of that, parasites come out. So what's going to happen, the parasite is going to attach itself to that tape, and you're going to see it in the morning, okay, on your babies. Now, I wouldn't say do it for us, because a lot of us are hairy back there, okay? So trying to take that tape off is going to be a little problem, okay? So with us, we just know we have them because we're grown adults and we're everywhere. We're doing everything. We're around a lot of people and we're eating things that we shouldn't eat. But for your toddlers and your children, yes, do the tape method. You will see them in the morning. And if you don't see them, sometimes they could be iridescent, so they could be clear. If you do see them, you want to start your children on a little detox for their little colons, which for them, I would suggest just food. A lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, papaya, nuts, seeds. If the baby has a nut allergy, then no. But papaya, a lot of fruit juices, a lot of juices, no sugars, no cookies, no snacks for the kids, none of that junk, because it creates more worms, okay? So, but if your child is like maybe 12 and up, you can give them that regimen I just told you. And that regimen can be done every night before bed. Now, with teenagers and children, you want to give them a half a cup, maybe 2 ounces Monday, 2 ounces Tuesday, 2 ounces Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on, until you get up to the 8 ounces. But do that for 2 weeks for children. Parasites are horrific. If you notice that you are having mood swings and you're always pissed off, you're always sad, you're always craving salt and sugar and butters and all this stuff, it's the parasites asking for it. Because see, they have to be fed. Okay, and they have little human brains. So they are inside of you and they're asking for the sugar and the butter and things like that. So you want to do that regimen every night. And then once a week, like maybe on a Sunday, you want to do a good parasite cleanse, okay? You want to do a real good one, meaning like the salt cleanse, okay? The sea salt cleanse, which is 32 ounces of water, 1 squeezed lemon, and 2 teaspoons of Himalayan sea salt. All right, stir that up, drink it all down. It is not the best taste, but we're not talking about what tastes good. Drink it all down and don't leave the house with that. Do not. And the night before you do that, you want to take 3 cascara sagradas. Okay? This is what you're going to do on a Saturday night because maybe you're not going anywhere on a Sunday or something. So for the deep cleanse of the parasites, once a week, you want to do 3 cascara sagradas before bed. When you get up in the morning, you want to do that salt cleanse. But do not, I'm telling you, do not leave the house. Well, I don't have to tell you because your body's not going to allow you to leave the house. And the next morning when you get up, every morning when you get up, always have warm lemon water every single morning to cleanse your colon, to cleanse your gut. All right? Peace and blessings.